And welcome back to the Forklift Certified Gambling Podcast. I am your host, Forklift Certified Gambling on IG, with my co-host,
Cam the G. What's happening, everyone?
What is poppin', y'all?
Welcome to the postseason.
Man, playoff football, this is the best feeling, bro. Like, I'm sad that football is coming to an end, but this is the best time of the year, honestly. We got basketball, we got football.
We got hockey.
We're all
Magic
in there, bro.
is in the air.
The degeneracy is flowing. The holidays are over with. You don't got to worry about anybody bitching. You get some presents. Let's get it, boys. Full send. Let's start off with the first game. Saturday, 3:30. San Francisco coming down to Santa Clara. They got wild weather going on in fucking San Francisco. Talking about one of the most rainy and
Heard there's a lot of wetness out there.
yeah, it's damn near monsoon. So folks, look out. The Niners are laying 9.5 points. Division rival?
I mean, everyone says division rival, but they just keep doing it.
Yeah, man, shit's just hitting.
They just
like
keep
Brock
doing
Purdy
it.
is
Brock
just
is
automatic.
Brock.
Like, there's so many games where I wish I could have gone back and be like, okay, come on, yo. Like, the Niners' big spreads lately have been automatic. Brock Purdy has really just shown that he is one of them. He is him.
He's showing that he's an outstanding quarterback, especially for being a late in the draft.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Irrelevant has shown us that he's definitely irrelevant.
He's showing he's very relevant. Next game, we got AFC.
Wait. We still got to give the pick out for that one.
I mean, I think they figured it out.
Yeah. I mean,
I think they figured it out by the way we're talking.
Niners money line. You got to give it out.
Niners money. I can see him by 9 also. I
Yeah.
can see him shitting on him.
I'd like to lay the spread, but
I can see a Kittle touchdown for show.
yeah, Kittle plus 150 right now, anytime touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk for one also.
Yep, plus 220.
You know what I mean? Get them both in one. Get a tag for.
I think Kittle and McCaffrey, shit's definitely hitting. That's if I were to do a little touchdown parlay, which we'll touch on it later. We'll get into the touchdowns. Since it's the postseason, we kind of dibble and dabble with what we give out. So let's just make it unique. Kittle, McCaffrey touchdown. I'm going to lock it as one of my first player touchdown parlays.
Locked it in. Smacked it in.
Niners money line, you just add it in with a bunch of legs. Shit's hitting.
It's going to be guaranteed cash.
9.5. It's crazy though that it's 9.5 points, but the spread's only 42.
Mm-hmm.
Very low total for a very high spread. So, the Niners just gonna lock down Seattle. Moving to the next game, we got
the Los Angeles Chargers going down to Jacksonville. See, I'm a little salty Jacksonville lost. I mean, beat the Titans, and I see them losing terribly here. I think Justin Herbert going to show up, going to ball out. Keenan Allen got all wheels going, him and that old beard of his.
Mike Williams injured, but so did you catch that all of the starters were playing for the Chargers last week, even though it was a meaningless game? Because the coach apparently didn't know that they didn't have to win that game to get into the playoffs. So Mike Williams, Joey Bosa both ended up on the injury report. I think Bosa got cleared and he's been designated as healthy. Mike Williams still banged up. A lot of questionable calls from the Chargers, but fuck the Jags, man. Granted, most of that was on the Titans' historic collapse. I mean, that was a tough second half of the season to watch.
Yeah, that was a tragedy.
Last week, the Titans were still in it all the way, basically until the fourth quarter. So,
and then they fumbled forwardly.
Questionable call down in Duval. Yeah.
But
that was their Super Bowl.
I was gonna
though.
say, I think that's their Super Bowl. I think their season's over after that. Like, that's about their peak. They can't get much higher than that.
Yeah. The Chargers by
ain't no way Sunshine's
2.5.
all the way.
Yeah. I
Ain't
mean,
no way.
yeah, the Chargers by 2.5. Shit's hitting. Chargers money line. Shit's hitting. 47.5. What do you think about the total? I don't think that's a high total.
I think it's a little high actually for me. I feel like it's gonna be a little under.
Think so?
Yeah, I think they're both low key shitstorm games, and it's gonna be a little bit of a fest.
Or like a 42 game, 43.
Maybe if
Under.
Maybe if it
You think they don't even get to 40 points?
I could see it being a low showing game.
Maybe. I think that Eckler definitely gets in the end zone. Eckler just might have 2 touchdowns. Eckler, Travis Etienne, all viable options. But I say since the Jags' run defense is very weak, and the Chargers' run defense is weak. ETN and Eckler parlayed together, plus 203. I wish it was a little bit bigger odds, but it's probably going to happen. I mean, they're getting in the end zone. Both of these teams' run defenses have been very suspect, so I'd go ahead and just lock it in. Moving to the next game, we got those Buffalo Bills, man.
Bills
Mafia hosting the Miami Dolphins. Miami on their second, third string quarterback. Very questionable right now. I don't think there's a big chance that Tua starts. I think Skylar Thompson's going to be your man. And it's reflecting with the spread at 13.5. Buffalo's got to come in and get this. I mean,
Buffalo easy dub.
Yeah, Buffalo minus 950 on the money line. They're winning. They're not sitting this game out. They're not gonna go any less harder than they would have if Miami was playing their Tua or Teddy.
This is a get back year with Bucks. I mean the Bills. I think the Bills gonna run it very, very nicely. I don't see Miami even coming close to this. I mean, the Buffalo Bills got that dog in them. They're playing for Hamlin right now.
Yeah. And, 13.5 is a lot, but I'll lean to the Buffalo Bills laying the points at minus 112, but definitely you got to throw the Bills money line in there just because shit's hitting.
Smashing.
Yep. Over 43.5.
They want a hell of an upset if the Miami managed to pull that off, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah. Over 43.5 for this game with the juice on the under.
Yeah, it's probably an over. I think Bills score 30.
Bills score 30, but if Miami's with their backup quarterback again,
they could still put 10 up. They put up 9 last time. They'll be all right.
I'm going to lean to the under 43.5. I mean, it's still a division rival in the playoffs. Is it going to be cold in Buffalo this weekend?
Man, it doesn't matter.
Probably. I don't know, man. The global warming this year has been going crazy. They got the weather balloon working, so. Yeah, Buffalo by 13. Buffalo on the money line. Under 43. Can't go against it. Can't hate it. All right.
Just like you can't hate on Minnesota beating Saquon Barkley this week.
And you know what, man? This is the only game that me and this man have not seen eye to eye on. But we both make valid points. The
Minnesota
Giants
either wins it and goes all the way to the NFC Championship and probably loses, or they lose and that's about it. And then the Giants lose pretty next week after that. Philadelphia stomps them, just like they stomped them in the playoffs or the week 18.
Yeah. I mean, it's Kirk Cousins in prime time. It's hard.
Kirk Cousins at 3:30. It's hard to bet on him,
yeah.
But you're really gonna go with
Daniel
Jones?
Look, Danny Dimes.
You're really going with Danny Dimes? Come on.
Getting the points, man. I just can't trust Kirk Cousins.
Kirk got better memes than Danny Dimes. I'm just saying.
I know it, but I mean, when we're putting hard-earned money,
I'm going with him.
I've been telling myself for most of the season that I'm gonna bet against Minnesota in the first round of the playoffs because they've just been fraudulent, bro.
Any chance he has, he wants to bet against them.
Exactly. I have what some would call a hate boner. But it's okay because sometimes you're thinking with the right head on that one, and I just can't get my head behind putting money on the Vikings in any spot. So
we'll find out.
Giants +3, Minnesota -3. We got a bet off going, folks.
We'll find out.
We got a bet off going. All right, Baltimore Ravens. You want to touch on the total at all? Over 48.5.
No, that's probably an under game.
Oh, and I still think Minnesota wins the game, but it'll be a close
you can't
game.
even say.
But +3.
You can't even.
I gotta take the points. I have to take the points with the Giants.
Whatever.
Minnesota fraudulent. Okay, moving to the next game.
Cincinnati taking on the Baltimore for back-to-back weeks. They've done it once. They've done it twice. They're doing it again.
Third
Baltimore
time on the year,
by
man.
10.
Yeah, Baltimore by fucking 10. They're doing it, bro. I don't think Lamar's playing this game.
Even if they had Lamar, I still don't think Lamar can take him out of this.
Yeah, I mean, the Ravens' just wide receiving room has been very tragic this year. Mark Andrews hasn't been getting the time in like that. Lamar Jackson looks like he's just holding out at this point, so.
Yeah, he's holding out, trying to find him a new deal.
What other way is there to go other than Cincinnati by 9.5? Cincinnati on the money line, minus 500. And then over-under still, there's been pretty much every game that we've touched on has had a low total with a high spread. Niners laying 9.5, over-under 42. Bills laying 13, over-under 43. Cincinnati laying basically 10 points, under 40.5. So, something's got to give.
Yeah, it's like a 17-27 game.
Yeah, that's
if that.
An odd
It's probably
spread.
more like they're looking like a 13-24.
I think Cincinnati could put that up. Cincinnati by 9.5. I mean, we saw them do it last week. I know the Ravens weren't really playing most of their starters, but still.
I see them doing it.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's going back. They're
Cincinnati
trying to
at
be
home.
back-to-back AFC champions.
Exactly.
They're a hungry city.
So yeah, since all over the board on Cincinnati, I'd probably lean towards the over on that. Cowboys, Bucks.
Take
Bucks.
them where you can.
Bucks. You gotta do it.
Brady in the playoffs.
However I feel about Minnesota is the same way that I feel about Dallas in the playoffs. They're just fraudulent. They're always one and done. Dak Prescott, only one career playoff win. It's Tom Brady. He owns them. He owns the city of Dallas. Tampa Bay on the points, 2.5. On the money line, plus 120.
Take it.
You just gotta hit all over.
Snatch
It's
that
TB12
and
in the
run.
playoffs, folks.
Snatch it and run.
As much as we hate him, or as much as anybody really hates Tom,
It's kind of hard to argue about 7 rings.
it's hot money. It is.
That means
Hot
he's
off
won
the
at
grill.
won at least 35 games
All right.
in
So
the postseason compared to Dak's measly 1. Yeah.
we've gone through it. We've gone through the games. We've given y'all each side on the spreads, the money lines, the totals. Let's get a little bit of degeneracy going for the end of the year. We appreciate y'all riding with us. I know it's been a long year. Still trying to give y'all all the props. We'll do it like this, right? Touchdown for Saturdays. George Kittle, Austin Eckler, plus 311.
Doesn't sound too shabby to me.
Saturday lay, Kittle. Now this is for the podcast exclusive. If y'all hitting this, y'all better DM us on the IG. Kittle tutty, Eckler tutty, plus 311. Sunday parlay. James Cook. What's his odds on here? Plus 220. Jesus, man, that's a lot of value. I just don't see Singletary getting the carries in the red zone anymore. So Saquon Barkley, James Cook tutty. Oh, wait, too many legs. Plus 486.
Sounds like some quick cash also.
So we got y'all Saturday, we got y'all Sunday, and you know we had to do it to him Monday. Monday night. I don't know why. I don't know why they were hiding this man for most of the year, but he's back, folks. And he's back with a vengeance. Mike Evans, anytime touchdown. And I think, so I'm going to give y'all the game script, right? Dallas goes up early. 17.5. The Bucks come back historically to win by a field goal, and this man's getting in the end zone. Mike Evans, Rashad White, both get in the end zone. Plus 856.
Disgusting.
We're giving y'all the content. We're giving y'all the
Filthy.
plays.
It's absolutely filthy. You're going to have to wash your hands after that one.
You got to tap in, man. I mean, playoff football, we had to do it to him, man.
Well, that's been a week.
Yep, man. Appreciate y'all riding with us. This has been the Forklift Certified Gambling Podcast. I'm your host, Forklift Certified Gambling on IG, with my co-host.
Cam the G. You have a blessing. Deuces.
Appreciate it, y'all. Peace.